alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas & Mack Center for a much-anticipated main event. 12 rounds of middleweight action. And the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk. Lara's ring walk is one of those ring walks where you realize how attentive this fighter is. This is a guy who has his eye on the prize and nothing will distract him. The next generation's making his way to the ring right now, flanked by his cornermen, and just an overall feeling that they're not exactly hyped up for this one.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
Opening round here, scheduled for 12. Teddy, do you think this is the kind of matchup where we're going to see a lot of movement?
Yeah, I think so, especially if the faster fighter gets his way. He knows he's fighting a guy that hasn't gone rounds too often. He's going to want him to walk. He's going to want to make sure he burns up.
Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. And just grabbing onto his opponent. Good defense, just covering up down low. Lara's on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch. The next generation's legs look shaky. He was hurt. Wow, nice flush left hand.
Finish with a hook.
Oh boy, he is stunned badly. He is staggered and hurt and could go down. Teddy, what do you got to be yelling for encouragement if you're the corner?
Well, if it was a baseball game, I'd be yelling for rain. Right now, I want this stop. But what he has to really get is a way to clinch.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Last 10 seconds of this first round. And this round comes to an end. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas ringside. I'm just looking up at the corner here at this guy that just got tagged, Teddy, this fighter who just got stunned. And I'm thinking, boy, it's like the air's come out of him a bit. He looks just so dejected now.
Yeah, you know, right now he's on the side of a mountain. You know, he's up on a cliff, and he needs a rope to get down. So that's what you got to do, Joe. You don't look and say, hey, he's up on a cliff. We know that. Give him a rope. Give him advice to get down.
The next generation's off to a fresh start right now. That last round, he was really shook up, but he looks to be steady on his feet here. And he just holds on there. Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease. Able able to get away from that headshot with the block. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, Erislandy Lara's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. He missed with that headshot. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Good step back, counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Quick snapping hook, and it does damage. 10 clicks of the talk. The next generation scoring with that right hand. And that round comes to an end. And you know, I've turned to you many times throughout our careers broadcasting together and said, why is this guy not throwing punches? I just don't get it, Teddy.
Well, there's two reasons usually. One is he's not in shape. In this case, I think he's in shape. He doesn't want to throw. I know that boggles your mind, too. What do you mean he doesn't want to throw? You're thinking to yourself, he's a fighter. He's in the ring. He knows that he has to throw punches. But if he throws punches, he also has to put himself in a position where the guy's going to throw back. That means he has to take more chances. And some guys would rather not take those chances.
There you go.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
The next generation's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Lara's got a way of just getting away from that punch.
You're doing great.
Oh, that's a big hook right there.
Let's see some more head movement.
Halfway through this round here. Lara's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still it could get nasty as the fight progresses.
Left and right. Go.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Now hugging on the inside. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Not able to connect with the uppercut.
This is a wipeout. You're winning this fight. Estás ganando. Just keep doing what you're doing, and you got this. Just keep doing what you're doing. Listen, you need to move your head more, side to side.
You're losing this fight. I need you to take some chances now. You have to take a chance with this guy, all right? You got that? You have to take a risk. You got to pick up the speed, all right? Just pick up the speed.
Round number 4 is underway. Teddy's got it a clean sweep. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot.
Keep going! Come on!
Lara's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly.
Let's move!
The next generation's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. "90 seconds to go in round number 4. Erislandy Lara's punch is far off the target. Not much action as he just ties up. Good return fire that time.
Pace yourself! He's tired!
Lara's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. He snaps a jab. Just 10 seconds to go in this round.
You got to land a big punch now. No doubt about it. You are losing this fight. You need to throw and land a big shot. Look at me. Knock this motherfucker out. All right.
Beautiful, lindissimo, beautiful. I want another round like that. This is your fight, okay? You're in complete control of this fight. Make your presence known. Assert yourself.
Round number 5 has arrived. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
What?
The next generation showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. And out of nowhere, things can turn like that, Teddy. Everything was looking good. Now it's looking bad for him.
Well, that's exactly why, because nothing was coming at him. His opponent wasn't throwing back. He got a little lax, and he paid a price.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. 1.5 minutes to go. Puts forth the hook, scores with it.
Beat him to the punch!
Lara's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch.
You got this one! Get in there! That's okay!
The next generation's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Lara's got that catch-me-if-you-can kind of attitude. He's almost daring his opponent at this point to try to land a headshot, but his movement's been so good. His defense is just supreme.
Yeah, it is. He's moving from the waist. He's slipping the straight shots. He's weaving the hooks. He's doing a real magical job in there, but his opponent is making no adjustments at all.
You gotta let your hands go. You have to. You have to be busy. This guy is beating the shit out of you. You have to throw 3 or 4 punches in a row. You can turn this around, but you gotta let it go. So,
So this round is underway, and what a difference a break makes for him. Look at how fresh he is to start this round after getting hit hard and rocked in that last round.
What a difference a rest makes when the corner knows how to take advantage of that rest. They got water on him, they revived him, they massaged his legs a little bit, gave him some encouragement. Good to go.
Double up your punching.
And he's holding. Accuracy an issue there. Didn't land that straight right hand.
One of those.
The next generation's not coming up with the results that you would want to see out of him. Now, he's trying to counterpunch Teddy, but it doesn't seem to be the answer.
No, he kind of looks a little bit like that guy who went in to get his hair dyed, you know? And he thought it was going to be just a little bit lighter, and it wound up being a lot lighter. And he said, wow, what the heck did I do? I didn't think I was going to look like this. I didn't think that I was going to box like this.
Gotta see that come in.
You see him holding on.
Body shot. Body shot. Left and right. Nice work.
And he ties up on the inside.
Enough focus. You're going back.
Big uppercut right on the mark. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. Lara is really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good solid jab. And round 6 comes to an end.
If you want this
I think even the casual observer, the guy who doesn't watch a lot of boxing, can look at this right now and tell you he's winning this fight with ease.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the casual observer. I'm worried about the so-called professional judge. Time and time again, he's shown me that he does not know what he's watching sometimes. But you're right. In this case, it would be hard, almost impossible, to argue for the other fighter.
It has been completely one-sided so far tonight, and he's in control as we start this round. Really frustrating his opponent now. Lara's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
The next generation's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Halfway through the 7th round.
Uppercut. Keep doing what you're doing. Pace yourself.
He clinches when he gets to the inside.
Watch the hook.
Ten seconds to go in the 7th.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep the jab pumping, then throw the lead right hand. You're winning this fight. Throw punches, okay? Don't walk into it without throwing a punch.
Come on, let's throw punches now. You got power. Use it. Come on. We're losing this fight.
Lara's just been more effective, Teddy. When he lands his punches, they're landing flush and they're having an effect.
Yeah, and you know, a lesson out there for people, it doesn't have to be in boxing either. You know, you can be the boss, you can be the aggressive guy without going forward. And that's what he's done. He hasn't gone forward because he's not made up that way. He's stepped back, he's given up range every once in a while, he's countered, but he's been in control.
And thus is enjoying a lead on your scorecard through 7 rounds. Good left there.
He's tired! He's tired!
Lara's making for a very frustrating round now for his opponent because he's moving so much. He's really utilizing that ring and showing that he's got the better footwork.
Yeah, he's doing what the old timers would say, Joe. He's giving angles, keeping his opponent off balance. His opponent is strong, but he needs to be set to punch. He's making sure he doesn't allow him to get set. Doesn't give him that kind of landscape.
Keep moving! Keep moving! Beat him to the punch!
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Solid left hand to the head. Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
This is yours. You hear me? Escuches. This is your fight. Keep it up. Keep scoring points. Keep throwing punches.
You gotta watch the water in the corner.
Nice movement there. Keep that up. Keep moving.
Another round. Will it go in another one-way direction? It's been a one-sided fight so far tonight.
He's tired.
The next generation's got to be asking himself, at least his corners. There it is! He goes down. He has so much time now, he's going to be forced to survive. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now, he needs them right now.
Unable to score with the hook. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
90 seconds into the 9th round. Lara's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Downstairs with a right hand. And now a well-placed hook to the head. Erislandy Lara swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent.
Left and right, left and right. Double up your punching.
10 seconds to go in this round. Hard to see it any other way as this fight continues. Yet another round where he's been dominant.
Well, you could see that he's just got a great flow going. I mean, he's controlling the tempo all night long. Just keep it going.
How you doing? Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, right? I need you to focus and keep your hands up. Keep working the jab, okay? Double up the jab and just keep moving. You okay? Good, I need you to use your feet, all right? Move around them.
The next generation's opponent is not seeing the damaged goods he was opposite of in the last round. This is a different fighter starting this round right here. Lara's showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch.
Keep going.
Right hand downstairs. Good job staying away from the danger there. Lara's doing something that not everybody appreciates, but he is making his defense a major factor in this fight.
Yeah, well, a lot of times people, they only get it done on one end. What I mean about that is, offensively, they use the jab, they use aggression to set up the offense, but he uses defense to set up the offense. He has a double-edged sword.
Move your head.
Halfway through round 10. Lara's proving to be elusive.
Let it go.
The next generation stunned by a big shot.
Unload.
Counting down towards the end of the 10th round. 10 seconds to go. The next generation's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand.
Deep breath. Get some water in there. You're good. You all right? You okay, right? Breathe for me. Now listen, he threw a wide punch and he caught you. You're gonna tighten up your punches, all right?
That's it. I see it. That's it. I need another round just like that, all right? You're doing good. Keep it up. He's done. He's done. I want you to double up that jab, then finish.
There's a part of me that actually likes when we get to this point in the fight. Things been lingering along. He hasn't picked up any ground. He's trailing by a significant margin here at the start of round number 11 on your scorecard, so it's do or die.
Yeah, exactly. And all that training, all the months that he's put in getting ready for this fight in the training camp and everything, it all comes down, as you just said, next few minutes.
The next generation's offense has nearly left the building, but that has a lot to do with the fact that he was hurt earlier. He got tagged. Boy, oh boy, that's tough to take.
Now, finish him off. Keep doing what you're doing. Work them up.
90 seconds to go in this 11th round. Missed the target with that hook.
He's tired. He's tired.
Focus.
Keep working the jab. Good. Good.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching.
Stay away from those. Come on! Keep moving! Keep moving!
Last 10 seconds of this 11th round. Yet another round you can say he easily won. He's been in complete control.
You love to have these rounds as a fighter, and also you love to have these nights as a trainer, but sometimes you like just little moments early on that keep him reminded that there's still danger. He's almost forgotten that there's danger, and that could be the only risk here for him, that he gets careless.
I want you to pick his jabs. When he throws a jab, parry it away and you'll catch him, okay? You got that?
Yeah.
Final chapter in this 12-round book. Blocks away that headshot.
Beat him to the punch!
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Halfway through this 12th and final round. Protecting his head well with his guard.
You got this one! Uppercut!
A minute to go in the fight. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. The next generation's opponent has to be getting a little frustrated here. Remember, he had him stunned earlier. He had him damaged a bit, but now the clinching.
Well, that's what he wants him to do, Joe. He wants to frustrate him. If he frustrates him, then he can recover a little bit. He can get him out of his game a little bit, and then maybe he can launch a comeback in the later rounds.
And they will bring it home in the last 10 seconds of this final round. Well, you should lose your judge's license if you have it any other way but the obvious here, Teddy.
Yeah, if they do that, I want to put those guys on a poster, a wanted poster, but you don't want them.
Here's our ring announcer. Lara's performance tonight was exactly what he was looking for. And it's exactly what the judges reward. Good, solid effort, a unanimous decision.
Yeah, if he was a pitcher, he'd be getting a shutout right now. Almost a perfect game.
Thanks for being with us, everybody. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.